What's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and it's football season. It is in Canada. So we are going through a Canadian Football League, a CFL bet. What are the best picks for this weekend in the CFL? But the first thing I wanted to note is what is wrong with these divisions? Why are all the teams in the West like undefeated and then the whole Eastern division sucks? I don't know. I don't know that much about the CFL, but I have a sharp bet. You're going to want to tail it. So we are on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers versus the BC Lions. We have a bet in this CFL matchup, and you can see that both teams are undefeated. So we're going to be discussing sports betting strategies, how to find the best CFL bets, and be a data-driven, profitable, sharp sports bettor. And as always, any questions you have, comment them below. Book a call with us. We have tons of sports betting experts, data analysts here to help you. I love my job. I love betting on sports. I love helping people make money sports betting. So any questions you have, feel free to comment them below. Let's get into our bets. So the bet I have is on the BC Lions. So Lions have actually been ripping towards them. They opened as I think minus 145 favorites. Now you can see on Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest bookmaker, they're all the way down to minus 181, right? So all the sharp action line movement or an injury, whatever it is, lines have been blasting towards them. And now we can see at this point, Bet Online and Pinnacle, two of the sharpest bookmakers in the world, are pricing this around minus 165, minus 175, minus 180. So we can still pick up minus 155 on DraftKings, which looks a bit stale, right? It looks like we're getting some value there. And we can see, this bet is an ARB to Pinnacle. So we've explained this before, but whenever arbitrage exists, by definition, the word arbitrage means you can place a bet on two sportsbooks on equal and opposite outcomes. So in other words, you would bet the Lions on DraftKings, you would bet the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on Pinnacle, and you could make a risk-free profit. That's arbitrage betting, right? And whenever arbitrage exists and you can make risk-free money betting equal and opposite outcomes on two sportsbooks, you know that there has to be a profitable bet, right? So we're just using the OddsJam positive EV tool to say, hey, Pinnacle is the sharpest sportsbook, right? So it's pretty clear that BC Lions at minus 155 is a very good bet. And we can quantify that profit margin mathematically. It's 2.41%, right? So OddsJam is just kind of constantly scanning all of the markets, CFL lines, MLB lines, player props, half props, team props, everything for you, just to show you what is the data saying, right? Where are the discrepancies in the odds so that we can find sharp data-driven picks with no fluff, no BS. It's all data, right? So BC Lions minus 155. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in. The profit margin is 2.41%. As we can see on OddsJam, and it's a pretty clear pricing discrepancy, right? Pinnacle's pricing this, and this is what I mean. You can bet on any of these things. OddsJam is processing and updating all of these odds for you in real time. So Pinnacle's pricing this all the way down at minus 181, right? And they're pricing the Blue Bombers at plus 156. So once we remove the VIG, remove the juice, the true odds, once you remove the sportsbook spread, are going to be minus 165. We're getting 10 cents of improvement from the true odds on DraftKings. So our bet has a 62.25% win rate. We're betting at minus 155 odds. We're putting 250 on it. So our bet is 603 in profit margin, right? All of this is just math, right? If we're betting $100 at minus 155 odds and we're hitting that bet 62.25% of the time, our profit margin is 241, right? Which is exactly what you see here. 2.41% profit margin on your bet. So your goal as a sports bettor is just place as many sharp positive EV bets as possible. You can see that's exactly what I do. Whether it's promos, this is a promo, whether it's MLB, UFC, whatever it is, place as many sharp profitable bets as I can on a daily basis across sports and make money, right? I'm finding value in the odds. It's data-driven. It's a bulletproof strategy. It's just finding value in the odds and quantifying those profit margins mathematically. Not every bet's going to win. You're not going to win every day. But over the course of the long run, you're going to make money because you have the edge as a sports bettor. So let's make some money, hit the BC Lions, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's bet some football.